Quiet in the audience, please. Need total silence for this.
Tell me who's that writing? John the Revelator. Tell me who's that writing? John the Revelator. Tell me who's that writing? John the Revelator wrote the book of the seven seals.
Super King Night Brother Dude.
And now, back to Seaview.
A troubling new trend has experts puzzled by haunting symptoms manifesting in thousands of America's youths. Flashbacks, emotional numbness, severe yelling, difficulty breathing, difficulty swallowing, trouble sleeping, trouble waking, trouble bathing, aversion to heat, aversion to ice sculptures and other ice-related activities, night sweats, day sweats, midday sweats, and the inability to change out of sweats, incontinence, scratchy throats, and malpropotence. A leading theory explaining the origins of this epidemic has emerged. We now bring you an expose that we may foster awareness for those affected and their families.
Good evening, America. I'm James Serpico. Top story today, guerrilla warfare? Local gaming commissions have given guerrilla fighting the green light. Decision makers met this afternoon on the anniversary of the death of famous primate trainer and philanthropist Flint, Michigan Calhoun. Officials deliberated for nearly 6 hours before coming to an agreement. Deliberations ended with a guerrilla street fight. Outraged animal rights groups protested the hearing, only to join in the bloody festivities by day's end, proving at least in this instance that violence actually is the answer. Welcome back, gentlemen. We now turn it to Rebecca Turlingdrome for Becca Likes Everything. Becca?
Hey, thanks, James. My latest adventure finds us at the Palace of Asia, which is actually not a real palace. Despite no royalty, we order a kingfisher and some masala tea. Divine. First up are appetizers, paneer tikka, which is a kind of fried cheese on hot onions, and fish pakora. They are served with Indian sides, tamarind for sweet, coriander for spice, and mangy chutney for bold. The verdict? Awesome. Mains are the classic mainstays of Indian cuisine. Chicken tikka masala, which is tender chicken in a creamy tomato sauce, and lamb korma, another creamy dish with nuts and the most succulent lamb chunks. Brilliant. Basmati rice and naan fill out the rest of the meal, and everything together is perfect. Dessert is on the house, our waiter says, due to slowness from the kitchen. Go rice pudding. Sprinkled with cardamom and pistachio, it's gone in seconds. Palace of Asia? It's official. I like it. Back to you, Paul.
Thanks, Becca. It's always a pleasure watching you eat. With the advent of new technologies, it is easier than ever before for the average person to create and produce their own works of art. It is becoming increasingly competitive, and some critics and career artists aren't convinced it's the way to go. I have here today Angelo Brigella, the inventor of an exciting new product that has the art world up in arms. Angelo, tell us about Seconds to Dali.
I thought I was going to say Seconds to Dali. And why do I gotta bring my own refrigerator, huh? Okay, so anyways, you got your pack right here, huh? Inside she's got a nice magnets. They paint it up like the Putana Babylonia, you know what I mean? If you don't, it's okay. You put a couple of these up here, right? Like that way, and then one of these, and bam, you in a desert. How can you believe that? It's amazing. You put up a circle, you stick an eye inside it. Just like a Salvador Dali, right? We get another eye. This time, she's a nice one. I think I like this part here. That's good. And then, voila, with the seconds to Dali, huh? Put one of these on. Just look good.
Fascinating. I can understand why people are so discouraged. In the wrong hands, seconds to Dali could be devastating. Next up, don't go out to the lobby, stick around for Films with Ho. Chris?
Films with Ho.
Hey, thanks, Paul. Hi, welcome to Films with Ho. I'm your host, Christopher Ho. Tonight we're going to cover this rock'em, sock'em, pick you up and drop 'em, slam dang doodad of a film, NFL's Greatest Hits. It begins with two lazy, shiftless janitors who were taken hostage by an evil robot devil in the machine, and he submits them to hours and hours of 50 minutes worth of NFL's Greatest Hits. And what follows is, the Ice Bowl, Jim Marshall running the touchdown the wrong way, sacks, safeties, a lot of nose guards, so many Greatest Hits. I don't even know where to begin. Sports Illustrated, I give it the Film of the Year award, 5 out of 4-star award, 4 out of 3-star award. Am I getting through to you? NFL's Greatest Hits. It's just a great film. For all of us here at Seaview News, for Rebecca, for James, for Paul and myself, good night, America. Keep watching the stars.
Since the dawn of time, man has sought to fuck the robot. From the earliest simple machines to the most wildly lucrative robotic combination device, man has loved its simple elegance, its mechanical lust. Won't you come, friends, on a journey through the history of fucking machines?
NASA Classics Television is sponsored by Throwback Pepsi.
You ain't nothing but a slam pig.
Hey, thanks, Paul. Hi, I'm Christopher Ho. Welcome to Films with Ho, our inaugural episode. It was so stupid.